My wife and I sold the very first home we owned this past summer, and we decided to do a 1031 exchange to defer our taxes. And so we had this great plan. The idea was that we were going to get another house in northern Wisconsin in the Northwoods, but the rules were it had to be pretty turnkey, like basically ready to turn into an income producing vacation rental or just rental property. Well, we actually put an offer in on a place that was like that, and we didn't get it. When we found out that we didn't get it, we actually both felt relief. And that's because we had come to this property before that, and it is the opposite of what we wanted in terms of it is not turnkey. There's a lot of work to be done, and who knows what that work even is. But for some reason, for both of us, it grabbed our hearts. This place has so much soul. This is the Wisconsin River flowage, just north of Rhinelander, and it's beautiful. We have 800 feet of frontage. We have 6.6 acres. That's an eagle. There's an eagle's nest up there. A whole slew of acreage up there that is just full of big, beautiful pine trees and some smaller hardwoods. I'll give you a little tour. We have 11-ish structures on this place. Over here is the newer metal boathouse, just off the water. And then right here, we've got what I call the bunkhouse. This one at the moment is the scraper. I don't think there's much we can do to salvage that one, but I do have a hard time tearing anything down, so I'll think good and hard before I actually destroy it. And if we do destroy it, we'll reuse a lot of the stuff for privy number 2. This is cabin number 2, bigger than cabin number 1, and it's got a lot of potential, but it's, as you'll see, the structure of the floor is very compromised. So we have to figure out how we're going to do this. There's a lot to figure out. Got this beautiful old dock that is just falling apart, but I love the look of it. It'd be kind of fun if we could reuse some of that wood. Our cabin number 1 is in the background here. And before we get there, though, there's this old pad here where they had a hot tub at some point, and there's actually power running out to that. And we got the dock that's not falling apart here. And then this little, I don't know what you'd call this, little storage cabin. I kind of envision it setting it up with little table and chairs, and it could just be a tea house or a little game house or a morning coffee house. I don't know. And this is cabin number 1, a little close to the neighbors, so ideally we'll get some sort of privacy fence there for their sake and ours. It's furnished, it's pretty much ready to go, but it definitely has some foundation issues. Interestingly, these couple sheds here have some of the most ornate components. And this one's just a wood shop right now. This is kind of like a wood shed. This is the operational privy. And strangely, this one has dual toilets. So, you know, you get up in the morning with your spouse and you guys can enjoy a little business together in the privy. Now here is the best structure on the property. It is this barn, which could be an Amish built thing. It's got real 2x4s in it. So that's kind of my vision for, in a sense, getting this property back to its original purpose, maybe even beyond that, and just having a neat little resort. And eventually, if we have any money left, if we haven't gone bankrupt with all that other stuff, we may build some tiny houses or tree houses or cottages or whatever back up into the forest there, which would also have some access to the riverfront. Everything is shut down here at the cottages. We're going to start planning things out to get some septic and toilets and such in here soon. Phase 1 of our resort rehab is to get cabin 1 shored up structurally, install a real bathroom, winterize, and get heat. And that's the subject of our next video. Ho, ho, ho.
The Grim Reaper.